Hey guys, wanted to make a video for you. This is going to be about the relay switch for one of your Atwood furnaces. There we go, the one furnace just kicked off. I was going to do a detailed video on this for you guys, but to be honest, it's like 20 degrees with a 10-degree wind chill. It's a little too cold, so I'm going to show you what I did. Problem was, up here in the front cabinet, that's where the 8520 Atwood is, your upstairs furnace for the integrity, and it wasn't getting any power. So got out a 12-volt test light, try and start figuring out what's going on with it without having to pay high prices for an HVAC guy to come out here. Anyway, what I found was, put this over here, was the original thermostat in the wall. That little guy up in the bedroom. And we'll walk up there in a minute and show you the replacement. That was bad, and that was the first thing I found. It was that and the relay. But let's go upstairs and I'll show this to you. Excuse the mess, I'm still putting everything back together from the alright, well, you can't see it. Sorry about my camera quality, guys, it's really bad. But hopefully I can walk you through it. Let me go back out here in the light, and then we'll show you here in the light. Alright, anyway. Alright, so that's the original that came with the integrity. Suburban, it's what they call a heat-only thermostat. On the bottom, the little red line there is just for your temperature, what it is, and then of course up top it's tell the room how hot you want it to get. Anyway, pop this front cover off. There, you can get a look at it now. And what we've got, get out of my own way. This ain't working, is it? Here we go, much better. So what you've got, you'll have a screw here holding it on, and then a screw right there that holds it onto the wall. And when the wires come out, you'll have one wire hooked here, and one. And those are the only two wires. I believe one was red. Oh, I'm sorry. Blue and yellow, I think is what it was. But anyway, if you look at this little contact right here, this copper contact, that copper contact was sprung. It was no longer made. So all I did was I took some tape and I put some tape across it just to hold it down to this contact. You can see right there is what it's supposed to touch. And once I taped it and had it down there, I had power coming down to the switch. So I knew I needed a new thermostat. And once I got this fixed, still didn't have any power, so I went outside, and right in front of your bump out, the main super slide on this, you'll see the Atwood 8520 thermostat for upstairs. That's what this guy here goes to. Alright, I just went and bought me, I think it was like 20 bucks, 25 bucks. Got me a new heat-only thermostat. Follow the directions, it'll tell you what color to put where. Really easy install. And put that up. So when I went outside, if you open up the door, there's the new relay. If you open up the door and you pop down the black cover, what you'll see is on the right hand side, not all the way over, you'll see like a big chamber with your blower motor, and on the right side of that you'll see a little section which is your air intake and your exhaust. So you don't want the little section or the big section. On the right side of the blower housing you'll see a little relay, and it should have 2 red and 2 blue wires going to it, and the relay is 8520. But they don't make that relay anymore. They make a new relay. That one's been discontinued. I'll show you what that is in a minute. Alright, but here's what the new relay is going to look like. Boom. And what you'll do is, the old relay had one here, one here, one here, and one here. So the two on the sides, I believe, were red. So you'll come down here to the sides. This is a side, and this is a side. And what you want to remember is, if you hook one red lead up to this, the left side red to this side, this pin here, then the right side red must go on the bottom pin as well. If you put the left side red on the top, then the right side red has to go on. It can't be bottom and top. You won't get it to work. The blue wires, I believe they were on top. Just double check your setup, your colors. The top, these two are going to be the top section, and the two on the old one are going to be the bottom side section. So then up here, this should be blue. Same idea. Take one of the blues on the left, and take another one of the blues and put it on the right. Just make sure they're right across from each other. I mean, same thing. You can pick bottom or top, it doesn't matter. Same down here. Bottom or top, it doesn't matter which one you pick. Just make sure they're in the same plane. Don't cross. And then once you put that on, your furnace should fire up. Let me get what this new piece is. So your old relay is an 8520. New relay is a 31017MC. In case anybody's wondering, this is at RVNet. Let me get you up here so you can see. Adventure RV. AdventureRV.net. Atwood furnace flame. Furnace ready. Here, I'll just go ahead and you can look at this. And that's your web address. So, don't know that $25 will help you, depending. I mean, prices are probably going to go up. But anyway, pretty good site, pretty easy to deal with. And if you look right there at the bottom center of your screen, Atwood HydroFlame wall thermostat, heat only brown. That's the one I bought to go on there. So I was also looking at the replacement motor, and I did end up having to put in a new water regulator. My water regulator was leaking, and that's 4 screws and a hose end. It's really simple. It should be really easy for you to figure out if you ever need that. But anyway, yeah, so the new relay number, 31017MC. Make sure you wire it up right and she'll run good. Now with the furnaces, there is a delay, in case you don't know. Once the fan kicks on, it'll run for a few seconds to clean any fumes out of the system before it actually ignites. So once you get it back up and running, and the motors turning, give it a few seconds. It'll take longer than it feels that it should, but hopefully that'll work. If that doesn't work, then you're moving down to a dirty fan cage, dirty fan, check that out. If that doesn't work, you're into a blower motor, sail switch. The sail switch would be after the fan motor. So if the fan's moving, but you're not getting any ignition, check your sail switch. It's basically a switch with an arm and like a flat piece of plastic on it, and the wind generated by your fan will move that switch. It acts like a sail on a sailboat. That's why they call it a sail switch. If your fan motor's spinning fast enough to create the wind needed to move the sail, it'll switch and then it'll ignite. But if your fan is not moving fast enough to generate the air needed, then your sail switch won't move and your furnace won't ignite. It's a safety feature. So If this works and the fan's going, and then and the fan's moving but you're still not igniting, check out next what they call a sail switch. But if you do this and you still don't have any power, any fan movement, then you might want to check out getting a new fan motor. But they're like 150 to 200 bucks, and I think here at RVNet a new heater's 400 or 500 bucks. So I don't know. If it was going to be more than just this, I was going to just get a whole new heater. But anyway, guys, I hope that helps. That's your relay switch, your new relay switch number, and an idea of how to hook that thing up. Alright guys, until next time, have fun, be safe.